Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For him,
on the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Devontae Graham. Hayward out there with Bridges. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Ball in at the two-guard spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Melton in at the two-guard. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and starting, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
Now here's Morant, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Here's Jackson. He's off on that one, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second-chance opportunities.
Now, here's Clark. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Just 5 on the clock. Graham against Valanciunas. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Nuggets. Here's Hayward. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Hayward's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Hornets. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
The first one falls.
In most NBA drafts, John Morant would have gone #1 overall, but not in a draft with Zion, at least not at the time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Ball with it, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. He kicks it to Graham. Passes it to Biyombo. Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here is Hayward. Lets it go with a 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Here's Melton. He's covered by Ball. That one drops for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Hayward. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that. And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hornets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's the pass to Melton. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Bridges. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Here's Morant. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Stolen by Jackson. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. They'll be going up against Gordon Hayward tonight, and Coach is a big fan of Hayward's all-around game. Coach told me how impressed he is with Hayward's shot selection and how it's hard to make him settle for a bad look. They will try to make him do that this time. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson against Bridges. And the basket by Jackson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Graham surveying the floor. And here is Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Hayward. Clock at 6. Bridges kicks to Graham. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. It's Morant in the corner. Bridges with the steal. The finish. Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdowns.
Now here's Morant. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Hayward outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Up top, Graham. Guarded by Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Jones checked in for Memphis. Both good from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Biyombo with the block. And it's Ball penetrating for 3. Hayward. Another shot. Bridges. Banked in off the glass. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing.
Now here's Jackson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Ball no good. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
For Memphis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Bridges against Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
He's so good at scoring inside. You know Valanciunas can get to the line.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Winslow's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Porter's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Passes it to Anderson. kicks to Brooks. It's good. Brooks has got his second basket.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
Charlotte trailing.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
Hey, GA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
So it's the Grizzlies now, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
On the wing, Brooks. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. And a miss there on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Brooks. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Rozier against Jones. Rozier kicks to Monk. At the elbow, Zeller. Back to Monk. Here's Wanamaker. Offline with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Brooks. Zeller grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Brooks. Over Zeller. And that one hits back iron.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Grizzlies fourth.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Monk's got the ball. Porter with a block. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Pass to Zeller. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. On its way from Monk for two. The Hornets rebound. Rozier. Nice D from Brooks.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Six on the shot clock. From deep. Here's Porter. They shoot again, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Monk. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. That one drops. He ties it up. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rozier kicks to Washington. Now Rozier. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Here's Zeller. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks feeling it out a bit.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hornets on top, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. On the court for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Terry Rozier, and there's Monk, and it's Wanamaker in at the shooting guard position. Yep, that one goes.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 6.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Rozier against Morant. And the pass to Wanamaker. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Zeller. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, the Hornets shooting in this game, 45%. Passes it to Washington. He kicks to Monk. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Now, here's Rozier. Following the miss by John Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Porter. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Clark, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Morant against Graham. With a step back. Morant with another miss. Charlotte in the lead. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, John Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has "beneath no one" tattooed on his arm. He says, "My dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now."
Sure is, DA. Thank you. He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Ball. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. Valanciunas hits them both. Now here's Graham. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's Hayward. The lead is 2. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. The shot that time not on target. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Biombo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Not settling. Hayward taking it inside and forcing the issue.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
When you look back at the draft reports on Hayward, many scouts felt like he would be a player, but never a star.
He doesn't get the second one. Memphis trailing here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Graham against Morant. 2 points. That one goes.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. You look at Portland. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Hornets, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Now here's Hayward. He has 5. Back to Biyombo. Hayward finds Biyombo, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Just 2 to shoot. Ball no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Melton, and it's off from 3-point range. Hornets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Biyombo trying to break free.
This is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Graham missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Clark outside. Got a piece of it.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Charlotte no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Hayward against Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
And so Clark nails both of them. Here's Graham. Pass to Biyombo. Hayward outside. There's the steal. Now here's Morant for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
To end the run, and the rejection by Jackson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Morant. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. The pass to Jackson.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Hornets now. Melton passes to Morant. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he makes the first. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Cody Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Both free throws good from Morant. Charlotte calls timeout. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
Graham finds Hayward. Back to Graham. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Graham with the ball. Hayward on the wing. Fires from deep. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, numbers don't lie. Catch and shoot equals high percentage. Gordon Hayward with a great look.
Hornets trail by 9. To the middle. Here's the break. And the dunk by Zeller.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so here's Memphis. Following the bucket by the Hornets.
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
And looking now at some numbers for Jackson. He's been dominant over the last month. He's right around 17 points a night, just over 3 blocks and 7 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Porter's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Morant against Ball. With some arc, and Hayward with the block. And here is Graham. Six on the shot clock. Biyombo finds Graham. No good from outside.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Jackson has the open look. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Good on the shot. Hayward's got 10.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant scanning the floor. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Charlotte calls timeout.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Some changes for Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson. Justice Winslow comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Dylan Brooks in for John Morant. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Malik Monk comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Ball. And it's Rozier in for Devontae Graham.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
Wanamaker the pass to Monk. Out to the wing from the arc. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here's Brooks from outside. He can't hit that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Washington, that's good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jones the pass to Winslow. Now Porter. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Rozier against Jones.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here we can check out the score for Gordon Hayward.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
First one falls for him.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And it's tied up with that one.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard it. Kid just plays with an edge.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 7. Outside Jackson. And that time, also a missed shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And it's just easy to love the energy with which Monk plays. Whenever he's close to the rim, he is looking to make a statement.
Jones looking for an opening. Brooks for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Rozier kicks to Washington. Good work defensively by Jones. Memphis has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Washington passes to Rozier. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Wanamaker, no good with the triple. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead as they end the second quarter on a 20-6 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Kenny, at a bit of a crossroads are the Charlotte Hornets. They've had some talent over the years, but haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah, sometimes when you come to the fork in the road, you got to go straight. Yep, and it's hard for them to figure this out. You know, their draft record hasn't been a hit. Just letting you know, MJ got to get it right.
But if you get to the fork in the road and go straight,
yeah,
aren't you going like off-road?
Yeah, you got to create your own path.
Sometimes
you got to create your own path.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, high number of coach changes. Every time you go to a new system, you're starting over.
Which fork do you take when you get to it?
I don't take a fork. I'm in my spaceship.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now, here's Biyombo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count the basket. And the Hornets lead by 4.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Morant after the basket by Charlotte. Outside for Jackson. Offensive rebound and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Valanciunas has got 6.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Bring him against Morant. Hayward left side. Some solid defense from Clark. Grizzlies shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Swiped it away. Down low. Morant dishes to Jackson.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Graham kicks the ball. Back to Graham. Clock at 6. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Clark. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
He stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
Bridges, he's jacked in for Charlotte. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Ball with the rebound. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Inside, here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Morant against Graham. Kicks it to Ball. Pass to Washington. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Melton. He's covered by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And then Washington with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Hornets. And that one's good, Morant.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass the ball. He kicks it to Bridges. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball with the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Outside for Jackson. And another turnover here by Memphis. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
You take a look at Bridges, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Ball finds Graham. To the paint, Washington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Now Morant, 25 points in the game. Here's Melton to the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Washington. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. But they'll get another chance. The pass to Melton. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That'll be his second foul of the game. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for D'Anthony Melton. Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Hornets. Terry Rozier comes in for Ball. Pass to Winslow. Memphis moving it around. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Now here's Graham. Passes to Rozier to the left side wing. Monk for 3. That's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Brandon Clark. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Zeller's checked in. So it's the Hornets now. 3-point lead. 4 on the clock. And the Hornets miss again. Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Morant passes to Winslow. And it's blocked. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte leading by 3. Bridges with it. He's got 10 to the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And here is Brooks. He has 7. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the way in. Brooks has got 9.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Rozier against Morant. Rozier the pass to Graham. Inside. Zeller inside. Valanciunas is there. A nice shot by Zeller.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Graham against Brooks. Now Winslow. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brooks misses. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. A two-point game. Bridges kicks to Graham. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Brooks with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Brooks misses. Charlotte leading by 5. Here's Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Graham's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Brooks. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Bridges misses.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate. Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here is Brooks. He's got 9. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Biombo, he's checked in for Monk. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Rozier. Now, here's Bridges. Kicks it to Graham. Pass to Zeller. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Devontae Graham with the 3. Graham's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hornets.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
The Grizzlies shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Brooks outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's 12 points for Brooks.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
.146 left to play here in the third. For 3, Bridges. Grizzlies with the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it. He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Now here's Graham. He's got 12. He kicks to Biombo. Charlotte moving the ball around. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Here's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
There's a minute left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And that one's good. Morant.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Rozier looking around. There's the pass to Graham. No good again that time. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Here's Rozier. The Grizzlies making the shot. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And Zeller kicks to Graham. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Zeller. Can't cash in from close range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies as they end the third quarter on a 14-3 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Charlotte, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Terry Rozier is out there with Ball, and it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Ball. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Here's Zeller. And Winslow pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Morant dishes to Jackson. He had a nice open look right there.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Hornets trail by 6. Rozier with the ball. Pass to Bridges. And here is Rozier. John Morant grabs the rebound. And here they come. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Ball. And finished off by Morant.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Morant against Rozier.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off than I think he realized.
Pass to Bridges. Now Rozier. Brooks covering. Rozier kicks to Biyombo. Now Ball. 6 to shoot. He lobs it up. And the dunk by Zeller.
Using good court recognition there. Rozier able to make the right play out of that pick and roll.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. Clark outside. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And no good. And the Hornets now going the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Ball finds Bridges. Left side, ball. That shot off. It's Morant in the corner. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 46 points.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
Now, here's Ball. The pass to Rozier, out to the right wing. Bridges against Winslow. Here's Biyombo. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
Not everything fell for them in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear James Borrego coaching his team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball finds Hayward. And just miss after miss right now.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Melton. Biyombo with the block. And they're able to recover. Jackson and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Ball kicks to Biyombo. Pass to Bridges. Back to Biyombo. Passes it to Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's nice to see Rozier being the aggressor, dictating the action, putting the defender on defense.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's foul number 2 for him. Clark outside. Here's Valanciunas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's ball. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
To the middle. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's ball. And it's Biyombo with the jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Morant against Rozier. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And you can see they're waking up after what was a sluggish first half for them offensively. They've been much more accurate from the field since halftime.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. No good from Valanciunas. Hornets trail by 9. Here's Bridges. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Outside ball. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Hayward. Kicks it to ball. 5 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Jackson looking around. And it's in there. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Melton. It's good from long range. Melton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Hayward outside. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Devontae Graham's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 16. Now the pass to Hayward. Out left to the wing. Ball kicks to Hayward. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 4 assists in the game. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Morant outside. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Hayward can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's Morant missing. Hornets trail by 16. Here's Graham. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
I don't know what coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Morant with it. Pass to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half. The Hornets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Morant against Graham. Hayward outside. Dishes to Bridges. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
And he knocks down the first one.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
All free throws good from Bridges. And here's Morant. He kicks it to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. That one good for 2. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Coming hard on the drive, Winslow daring someone to get in his way.
Passes it to Biyombo. Graham against Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack? And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And that one falls for Graham. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Memphis leading by 14. Pass to Melton. Valanciunas with the ball. Biyombo on him, and he recovers it. Fast break now for Charlotte. And Ball slams it in.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
A minute 50 left in the game. Now Morant. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Valanciunas hits them both. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Mark against Hayward. And the new G League Pro Team, Smitty, signed a number of five-star high school basketball players. How do you think this is going to impact the college game?
Well, I think it's going to impact it, Kevin. You miss out on those stars, for sure. But I think you'll get more guys that'll play 2, 3, 4 years in college, which will give college basketball more consistency.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Allen surveying the D. Up top, Frazier. On the wing, Winslow. And there's the pass to Valanciunas. And the shot goes in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And the first one at the line is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. So he gets them both. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen against Martin. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Zeller uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Allen. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time